And I'm back. And let's have a quick look. How many people have I not yet found? 7. And just a second. This should be fine. Alright, I've got quite a few side quests already. Which one of them do I want to do first? We'll look for Emily first. It's not far away. And where are those damn markers? Apparently it's... oh, it's over here. Right. While I'm looking through town, searching for side quests, I might as well talk to everyone I can find.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Didn't you know that, Jonathan? I thought we knew that.
Good evening, old chap.
Oh, that's
Are you
just...
all right?
I won't lie to you,
That's just
Johnny. I'm
Clarence.
not a well man.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys,
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Oh, we'll certainly check
You
it
need
out.
some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Let me pass you, Clarence. Warning leaflets. West Enders must unite. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them control you. They are amongst us. They lust after your soul. Vampires are real. Defend your community. This public warning leaflet has been financed and distributed by Mr. C. Crossley. For more information, please contact him directly and attend his next public lecture. Alright. What else do we have around here? 39 meters that way. Very empty streets around here. I assume this is not a house we can go into. No. What about these houses here? Are there any people that I could find inside? No, apparently not. What about this store right here? Yeah, I've unlocked it now. Oh, this is just back to Lady Ashbury's mansion. Apparently Dr. Swansea has new dialogue for me as well. I need to go down there, so I need to go back the way I came just now. And then I need to turn left at the first available opportunity. Alright, that was not the first available opportunity. There's another trash can. This is. Which house is this?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh, that's
Jonathan.
his wife.
Is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. Know that you are always welcome here. But at this hour of night?
Yes, at this hour of night. Especially at this hour of night. I'll be right with you, Venus.
I'm so
Just a
sorry
second.
for your loss, Jonathan.
Don't worry about it. Mary wasn't such a sweetheart anymore after she turned into a vampire. What do you have upstairs, by the way? Anything valuable? Oh, I thought that was a person first. Nope. Just a dress.
It's locked.
Why does everything valuable have to be locked? You'd think people don't want their stuff to be stolen. Oh, message. Venus Journal. 9th of July 1918. I spent the last day and night crying tears of joy. I did not know bliss could be so painful. My Clarence just wrote me. He's back from the war alive and unharmed. He will be at home in 2 weeks. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my beloved husband again. 14th of August 1918. Clarence's attitude still worries me. He's not the same since he came back. The first few weeks I thought it was just a necessary adjustment period, but his behavior seemed to be more and more erratic. Nowadays he spends all his time outside, day and night, searching for evidence. He does not care about the flu. He does not care about me. He is starting to frighten me. 21st of September 1918. I can't believe this. Clarence has spent half of his pension to print some stupid leaflets he now wants to freely give away in the neighborhood. People are starting to laugh at me. Now he wants to organize some public lecture in a recently closed theater to warn people about the presence of evil creatures in London. Free entry, of course. My husband may have come back unharmed from the war, but I'm afraid he lost his mind over there. 24th of September 1918. Clarence just confessed he has not spent half of his pension, but all of it, plus some of our savings. Paper and inks cost so much because of the war, he said, but is a cost we must pay. People openly mock us now. I don't know what to do. 5th of October 1918. Today the butcher Mr. Galway sent me the monthly fee and requested payment in full. He also told me he now demands to be paid each time we buy some meat from his shop. No more credit. The baker asked the same thing 2 days ago. First I thought it was a new policy because of the restrictions and the epidemic, but it seems my friends still have financial arrangements from the same shop. I was so ashamed I could not speak. 8th of October 1918. We can't keep on like this. Clarence is completely mad. He's spending all the money we have and I don't see how to stop him. Sometimes I wish he did not come back from the war. Yep. It's in the balcony. Let's have a look. What do we have out here? Where does this... Can I can't go outside anyway. Oh, I can go up here. Interesting.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
Oh, so this is Emily's house. I mean, no invitation necessary. You just climbed into the bedroom through the terrace. There's a message. 5th of November, 1918. My dear Jacques, I can't wait to see you again. Tonight, tomorrow, I can hardly wait. Since we kissed on that bridge while the moon was so bright in the night sky, I want to feel your teeth again on my lips. Oh, the excruciating pain of your sweet bite on my neck. You devil, you. For the longest second ever, I feared you were going to kill me right there on the bridge, in the middle of the night. But no, my dear Jacques, you remained the delicate fiancé I know you are. And you were only teasing me. I can't wait to drink your blood, for good this time, and come back to my sweet friend Charlotte as an immortal, to play with her a little first. Of course, like you taught me how to play with mortals, and then I'll turn her into one of us too, and we will rule the nights of London and cleanse the city of its impure souls. Faithfully always, Emily.
Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who?
Yeah, who, Jonathan? Search the room. I've already done so, haven't I? There's nothing more in here, as far as I'm aware.
Blood.
Oh. There is.
I should follow the trail.
Okay, let's follow the blood trail. But, can I want to go over there? If you wouldn't mind, game. Can I make a jump? Nope, I absolutely cannot. I don't want to follow the blood trail right now. I want to speak to Venus first. I'm not sure we have a choice. Actually, we do. Let's go talk to her first. We can follow the blood trail afterwards. Just be a second.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Wait, was there something here as well? Yep.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
I do know, yes.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your sister.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
And you have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
Both?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor, and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
I know some filthy parts of town I can recommend. How would you feel about living in the sewers with some scars, for example?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
We'll do so.
Goodbye for now.
You know that you are always welcome here. But
You said something
at
about
this
being
hour of
poor,
night-
right? Sorry. Alright. Let's follow the blood trail. Where does this lead us, by the way? Oh, down to the docks again. Because I haven't been here 1,000 times. There's vampires around here as well, aren't there? I don't want to be here. Well, skulls are something I don't really worry about. Especially when they're dead in 3 hits. That hacksaw is very neat. I like it. Alright. There you are.
Who are you? What are you doing
Jacques
here?
I could
Michel.
ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself. I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
Your name couldn't be any longer, could it?
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
No.
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
I hate him already. Please tell me I have to kill him.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
Well, I do believe him, but that doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to die.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
Well, I hope I don't regret this. Well, let's head back. Okay. Which way do I have to go? That's Venus's house. Oh, it's this way.
It could be someone you know.
It's through here, by the way. The park is back there.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Bad news, Charlotte.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
We knew that.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood?
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Charlotte's steak. Alright.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these last...
Not the kind of steak I was looking for. It's got quite a lot of stun and takes quite a lot of stamina. I don't think I'm going to use it.
Remember.
Good evening, old chap.
I won't.
Okay, I already asked
Evening.
him. Forgot about that. Where's that gourmet?
I understand
in
exactly
here.
what that poet meant the other night. Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
What?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing.
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Already knew that as well. I presume those are the only two then. Which one do we want to go to first? Well, first of all, we're gonna look for that exceptional restaurant. I think that thing is gonna be in the park, and that's far, far away. Where is that? Okay, so we're gonna do... Oh, that's down here. What is that? Apparently there's two restaurants. Isn't that just in the backyard of the mansion? The Escalon Club? Interesting. Quickly go around. Wait, what was that? Is that my house? That's my mansion, right? What? Okay, so can't get through here, can I? Of course I can't get through here. Why would I go here? What am I doing? This way. Through here? Yep, through here. Let's see if we can find a restaurant around here.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Not yet. Where could that restaurant be? I doubt it's any of those doors, is it? There's a restaurant.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Okay, so that cleared it. Actually, I do need to go in there anyway, so I might as well do it now. Get on with the main quest for a change, right? What level are they? Oh god, not one of those dudes. He's actually quite weak. Like, he's got a lot of HP, but... I mean... He's not got a lot of HP. What was I talking about? Alright. There's more of them.
This is no place for you, sir.
Well...
This one's...
Ow. That was quite a bit of damage. Right. Ow. And last hit. Where are those crossbow shots coming from? You're pretty far away, you know? Ow. I just turn into that. Alright. What have they got for me? Nothing of importance. What is this?
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. Alright, I'll find a different way. Be sure of that. Where does this lead? Okay, to the park. Up there, yep. Anything around here? No. Oh, there's one more. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do.
Despicable.
That's what I meant to do. Actually, just checking, do I have anywhere else? No. Alright, there's a lot of blood right here. Before I investigate, I'd like to make sure that there's no skulls around here. Just for safety reasons. There's another dead body. I can sense someone. Who are you? And why can I not look at you? Oh god.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Yep, they were right to do so. Oh god. Just stay right there. Use that as well. As if I can. Don't want to get too close to that. Whatever that is. She's not particularly strong anyway. That is annoying, but I can deal with it. Oh, yep. Was too late for that. Now I've got the stamina back to kill her.
Never seen such a radical mutation.
Ow.
Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Alright. Yeah, we'll do that soon, but now that I've found the skull, I need to go back and start right from the beginning. Where did I come in? This way. Alright, what have we got in here? I didn't even notice, by the way, what I got from her. Maybe I should check out. I noticed I got a lot of money. But did I get any actual weapons or something like that? I don't think so. And nothing in here either. I filled some collectibles up, by the way. I'll read them
This
eventually.
woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
What are those noises? Large beasts. Okay. I just came from down here. When did that happen? Can't forget about this. Le Lion, Edmund Rostand, Doris Fletcher, Royal Garden Hall, Red Crown Street, London, June to July 1970. Yeah, I don't think those theatre performances are being held anymore. What is that? I don't know. Alright. Was I in that room? No, not been here yet. Anything exciting in that chest?
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
I mean, I didn't feel bad about killing that skull before, but I feel even less so now.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
I like how you just could hear Jonathan's pain in his voice. There was a decent bit of voice acting right there. What else do we have besides the continuation of the story? We don't want that. This room. That's just a door leading outside. There's some money here. That's not somewhere I can go through. What's that? Oh, more money. Alright. Letter from the Fletcher Acting School. Dear Elsa, it's with the greatest joy that I confirm with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please, remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher Acting School.
Apparently she did. We're gonna check out what that large beast is doing right there. Just quickly get rid of it, because why not? That hacksaw doing as much damage as it does, it's not much of a problem anymore. He just had some bullets, but I'll always take those. They can certainly be useful. Alright. Wait. Yeah, I do still need to check that out. Let's make our way there then. Yeah, it's just a reflection. Although I didn't see that. That's nice, I guess. Not that I can do much with it. Got enough money at this point, and I'm pretty much stacked. Maxed out on weapons. This way, yeah. And then turn right. Through here.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Well, it won't open from this side, so I'm gonna have to make my way through a different way. Oh god. I can already hear it. There's nothing out here. Okay, she's level 22. Ow, forgot about that. Quickly heal up, restore a bit of stamina. Then get rid of that thing out. Alright. 2 blood samples. I can unlock this door. We're not going to we're not going to put one step towards this. Oh. Where did I want to go? I did want... Oh, I have to go in there. Never mind then. Right? Or is that through here? Let me just put myself in front of this door and check the map again. Nope, that's not where I need to go. So where... Oh, up there. Yep. That's where I need to be. Okay, can already see the scar. In this case, he's not much of a threat to me up here, so I can do the looting first. Nothing left over here. Okay. Wherever you are, Skull. I'm coming for you. Ow. Ow. Come on. Stay right there. Ow. Leave me alone, Skull. Ow. These things are very annoying. I mean, they're not as annoying as vampires because they're far less strong. But still, they take away all my blood, which is also... Ow. I keep forgetting that. Where did her body... Oh, her body obviously disappeared. There it goes. 8 codeine. Now all my blood is gone. Alright, let's first open this door. Don't like the sound of that. Ow. Okay. I forgot about it again.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I just wanted to eat the rats.
This is despicable.
And you're doing it anyway, Jonathan. Deal with it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I may need to have that blood available to me.
This is despicable.
Alright, so where do I actually need to go now? Up here, I guess. Here? There are more skulls around here? I'd assume there are. Yep. Well, that doesn't sound like a skull yet. Ooh, remarkable pump action shotgun. That looks sick. Okay, where are you?
She tricked me. I love you.
Oh, they're both skulls. That's interesting. I didn't expect that. What to do about it exactly? I mean, again, they're both rather weak, I think. Wait, did that ability do nothing? Okay. That was unfortunate. Apparently they're relatively resistant to my abilities. That didn't work. Alright. But still, they're rather weak. Ow. Ow. Okay. Still not so weak that I can just do whatever I want without worry. Should still bother with evading attacks a bit at least. Alright, where's the other one? Okay, got it. Both of them are almost dead. 55 shillings. Ow. Ow. I am absolutely never going to remember that. What do we have in here? Gather information for the second source of infection. Probably need to find out why this happened. There it is. Sure. Love letter. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin. For only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please come back to me soon, for I'm dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of eternal and unbridled passion. Right now, I'm wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I'm burning for you, and I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. Your devoted Doris Fletcher.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Both of the investigations turned up with the same results. Who would have thought? Doris Fletcher is apparently our, well, I don't want to say murderer, but the person who's turning people into skulls, for sure. What else did we have in here?
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence.
No,
I should go to her
not.
acting school.
Alright. Now the question is, where did I come in? Here. Locate Doris Fletcher's theatre. Where is it? Oh, there's more stuff for Calhoun to find. More gourmet restaurants. That thing appeared again. And Doris Fletcher's theatre is apparently really close by. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll go here first, and then go around here and through here. That should... Wait, I have no idea which way to go. This way. Oops. Let's just get out of here first. I'll think about which way to go afterwards. Assuming this is the right way. Alright, now do I turn left or right? Left, actually. Actually, was that garbage? Perfume bottle. That may sell for a bit. Actually, what I didn't check out yet was that shotgun. Remarkable pump action shotgun, level 4 and 352 damage. Well, I just found something to use as a decent shotgun. Wait, there was some warning there. Equipping with a two-handed weapon. Oh, yeah. Alright. It's just a standard warning. Straight on and then keep on the right. Past the park. What is this? Nothing. Fair enough. How far is it? Apparently I'm already here. Yes. Oh, that's this place. Well, good luck with that.
Filthy piece of shit!
Ow. Well, that was not bad. Shame you're dead in 2 hits, but... Good try. Good try. Alright. 1 aluminium shard. I'd like it if I could make those into aluminium plates to use for my no, not my hacksaw. Yes, my hacksaw. To put that last thing onto it.
Back, sir!
Yeah, I'm staying back. Oh, good double-barreled shotgun. Is there a restaurant? Oh, that's the clearest picture I've seen of myself in the mirror since the beginning of this game. That's not even a mirror, I think that's a window. Or is it a mirror? No, it's not a window, obviously. But why would you have so many mirrors in here? Hey there. Can you see me inside? Is there anything inside here? That's the question. Apparently I can just steal money from here. Sure. Wait, did something happen here? No. It sounded like something moved behind me, but apparently not. Ah. How are you doing today, sir?
He's done! I'll take him.
Ow. Well, that's not going to be enough to put an end to me.
Want some of this?
No, I don't want any of it, thank you very much. I appreciate your offer, but I'd rather... Well, I'd stop smoking. Oh, I didn't notice you. Hi. How are you doing?
It ain't human! Kill it! Fuck, it's fast!
Ow. It's a bit confusing to fight on these stairs, but... Sure. Alright. Where is that restaurant? That is a... Oh, that's the menu. The Blind Gourmet's menu.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Today's menu, entrees, guess what, mystery plate, exquisite flavors, main courses, tasteful surprise, wonderful savors, refined curiosity, desserts, sweet mystery, hot and cold surprise, and polite revolution. Forewarning, all our customers are blindfolded before sitting at their table. They are invited to use all their senses to enjoy their meals, except their sight. I do want to do something like that, like IRL sometime, because it sounds like an interesting concept. I just haven't really had the chance to do so yet. But I'll look into it eventually. Beware. Alright, what can we find in here? There's a blood trail as well. Where does this lead? Leads all the way through here. Interesting, so I'd assume it started here. The person was still sort of not losing that much blood, but once they came up here, something injured them even more. And then they went over here. There's a rogue skull down there. Okay. What else do we have up here? Nothing. Oh, one chest. What are you doing here? Leave that. Actually, that's Freeman guard. Yeah, you can eat him if you want. But not while I'm here. Alright, does this guard have any information?
Braille.
Oh yes,
I should
nice.
bring this to Mason Swanborough.
That's the last text in Braille for Mason to read. He's so far away though. I don't quite remember where he is. But Actually, where... Generally, where is he? He's somewhere in the docks, right? Docks. No, Whitechapel? Yeah, he is in Whitechapel somewhere. He was in some house that you could enter, but like it took me forever to find him back then. And I assume it would take me forever again if I tried to find him. I don't even have a clue of where he would be. I'd assume maybe... No, not here. Probably not here. He might be down here somewhere. It's Lady Ashbury's mansion. Maybe here? Well, not now at least. I need to go back this way. Report to Calhoun. Then we're gonna find Doris Fletcher. And while we're at this place around here, we're gonna look for Mason afterwards. That sounds like a good idea. Yep, I'm going the right way. First step on the way is Calhoun. I'd really love to continue just warping around. Wait, what? Oh, I keep forgetting. That's my house.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, great night.
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et frite that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
I didn't actually tell you where it is, just
Goodbye,
what
Mr.
it is. But sure, go ahead and find it yourself. Actually, I just remembered there's no reason for me to search for Mason because I can just track the quest. And... oh, he's up here, right. I knew he was somewhere really out of the way. That's the wrong way. This way, right? Yeah. That's Calhoun. He looked a bit different from behind. What I was saying before is I'd love to actually be able to zoom past everyone like that in the city, but I guess it would be kind of a giveaway that I'm a vampire. Yeah, it's just straight ahead. Stop looking at the map every 5 seconds. I've still not found like 5 people in this district, but I'm gonna guess they're past the garden. And we're gonna get there eventually. Wait a second. Alright. Just keep on going straight. Keep on... actually, wait. Keep on going straight. Now. Well, I kept on going straight for too long. That's why I look at the map every 5 seconds. Trash can. Do I want to go up there? Sure, why not? Oh, that's the train, I guess. Where exactly? Oh, there it is. The Finsbury Theatre.
It's locked, all right.
What a surprise. Oh god. What can I do for you today?
Die, vermin!
I'll do that.
Crawl back to the head!
Okay. Full with blood anyway, so I can do that. What else can I do to enter that theatre? Let me have a quick look at the map. I'm presuming there's a way behind here to get into it. So I'd need to go this way and turn right here. Well, not here. Here. Hope there's not more Priven guards around these parts. Can't go up here. Well, there are obviously more Priven guards.
I'll take its head! You'll pay for this, youngling!
Don't think I'm gonna pay for this. You will, however. You've got no aim as well. It's gonna be even worse for you. Ow, I just ran out of stamina at the last second there. There's another chest and another garbage can for me. Oh, we're just back here. Well, gonna continue our way then. They've not really respawned, but they're different than before.
No rest for the wicked!
No rest for the wicked, sure, but how about some rest for me? Alright. So where can I get into this theater? I'm assuming through here is a good idea.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
All those careless people with their... That's not an open window, Jonathan. That's a closed window. How did you know you can get in there? And not any of the other windows? Alright. Suicide note. I can't stand the pain anymore. It's like my entire body is breaking apart since that bitch infected me. For days now, she keeps hiding in her room, giving orders through little written notes, and only rehearsing at night. I witnessed one of her so-called rehearsals. She walks on stage angry and hateful, spitting and whining about her fading beauty. The bitch is infected, rotten to the core, and she plans to infect everyone in this place, and then everyone in London. Her next play is not before December, and at this time, all the theatre's employees will be her obedient minions, forced to serve her evil machinations. I'm sure she's found a way to corrupt our food or the water, since we all started to get ill and change after the meal she arranged for us last Monday. Gonna assume she put some of her own flesh in that meal. I want whoever finds this note to know that I only killed myself to escape the living hell this place has become. May God have mercy on me and my immortal soul, since I refuse to be may God have mercy on me and my immortal soul, since I refuse to be an accomplice to this devil. Why is that? Okay, that sentence structure doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. Where is she? She's down there. Doris.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Well, presumably from the stage. Why are you doing here? Get out of here. Nope. I remembered. I'm sort of surprised at myself remembering that. Alright. What is this? Oh. Yep. That's Doris Fletcher, alright. Can I just sit there and watch her for a while? Apparently not. Nothing in here. Wait, I didn't pick that up, did I? Well, whatever then. Oh, there it is. Old Doris Fletcher's diary, London, the 17th of August, 1918. I saw her in the flesh, the witch from my childhood nightmares. The bitch tortured me for years. I saw her and I shivered. Her voice, her face. I knew she was in that hospital. I knew she was sick and I wanted to witness her suffering. I may have reinvented myself, become a famous actress, erased those wicked years from my memory. I can't forget I'm her daughter. When I saw her frail body in that small bed, suffering, sick, defeated, I had to hide my tears, for she was looking at me. She recognized me, she saw the hate in my eyes, and she smiled. My pale corpse of a mother, and the worst thing was I felt no satisfaction seeing her in so much pain. The worst was not to suddenly remember the beatings and the abuses. No. The worst was to recognize the hate I felt in my heart when she looked at me, for it was the same hate I saw in hers. For in the end, I can't escape being her daughter. We are the same, my mother and I. Alright. I think I've gotten everything from here. I do wonder, because I had the feeling that that might be about Harriet Jones, but I don't really have anything to base that on. It may just be a patient that has long since gone, before Jonathan even appeared there. Oh god. That's just a skull. Nothing to worry about. That's just the same. Ah, god, I hate that noise. This place is huge as well.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final